you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining.
Pin attempt by the champion. He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one. Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Up to the electric chair, down. For the drop.
And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Back in the ring.
Oh, he had that scouted. Rocket kick!
Jimmy tied that one.
Nasty.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little more softening up of the torso area.
And what's he looking for here?
Kick to the gut. Back to roll into a neck breaker.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This is the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos will go in for the pin. Title on the line.
Stopping the ref's count there. Oh, man.
Swung to Jey Uso.
Getting a taste of just how bad it can truly get inside the Uso penitentiary. The New Day asked for this, demanded to defend their title in this unforgiving structure. Brought in the hard way. Oh, tossing chairs like top rope. Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here.
He quickly slides into the ring.
We're seeing more offense. Top rope. Uso splash. Will that be enough to win the titles? He's lining up.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods, handcuffs and all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team. Yeah, credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. And there's, look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs, using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities.
gentlemen, it's glow time! I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home? No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked... For the first time ever, we have a women's champion. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley. Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Ooh. We've said it time and time.
Slugging it out, toe now.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
The challenger's fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Up through the air and connects. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise. The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring. A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after taking time off, she's better physically and mentally than she's ever been in her career. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Naomi put a stop to that.
Perched up top. Blockbuster connects.
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Naomi finds her target with that one.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks as the road to this championship. Opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi picking up the...
Naomi! Feel the glow! Submission! Locked in! Is it over? Is she gonna tap?
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely excruciating. Trapped with nowhere to go. She's gonna either...
A couple of Knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. She's looking to end her right now. Oh, what a clothesline.
Bayley showing no answer. For the attack.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here. Power whip.
Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
Leg drop! And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
That can't be how Bayley envisioned tonight going. Looking dazed, you can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
And saw what was coming there.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Could be the table turner Bayley desperately needed.
Shin breaker.
Not done yet. Dragon screw. And she heads out to the floor.
She obviously was in need of a breather.
Lands a timely reversal.
In the corner. Has to find a way out of there. Shoulder tackle to the body.
Deep trouble here.
Look out.
Leg drop across the back of the neck. She's back in the ring now.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Oh, man. Thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling. Forcing her right out of the ring.
Setting course to the top turnbuckle. Perched up top. Crashing to the floor.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Back into the ring here.
Eludes the attack.
Big forearm flush on the jaw, and ouch!
DDT'd into the canvas. She's struggling and looking like an easy target. Review by Naomi.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big. Oh, man.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Naomi can't be stopped right now.
Cross body.
She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
The challenger forces a shoulder up.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
And Naomi has taken the upper hand. Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
And Bayley gets cut right off.
Kick! Nasty kick. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Placing her in the corner.
Being placed onto the top rope.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but... the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside. Bayley is now under pressure.
Naomi can't be stopped right now. Perched up top.
Oh, what a landing.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Watching.
And that's not what she was looking for there.
Ooh, what a full-on club.
Looking a little dazed here. Naomi put a stop to that.
Look out.
Slide up to the floor. What a splash.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Feel the glow.
Here
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
she's got something in mind here.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Perched up top.
Brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine. Closed fist punch. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Misses the target.
Oh, just throwing their body.
She looks like she's struggling for air here.
Yeah, those focused attacks to her core are going to do that.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Now Bayley looking for some momentum.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for.
Arm wringer.
Punch to the face.
Down, rolls through, shoulders down.
This has got to be it.
And she kicks out right away.
Wow.
What a smash.
That is just insulting.
Bayley and Naomi both worn down, both exhausted. But this is about winning. This is about being the better woman in the history books.
gets around the attack.
Calls out the rear view.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Basement dropkick to the back. She has no idea where she is right now, and it is a back.
Naomi, feel the glow. There it is.
It is, it's locked in.
Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afa and Sika. And then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Oh, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive brotherly unit? Who's more...
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. And a combined weight of 645 pounds. Afa and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match. Here's the bell, and it's the Wild... Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match. The Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound. team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma. Oh, look out! Oh, what a headbutt.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little... Less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Afa and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Hopped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Afa and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
And he re-enters into the ring. Oh, this is nasty.
Somebody stop this competitor.
What's Sika thinking here? Looks like he has something planned with his table guy.
Look out!
Oh, big impact. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Every aspect. Of this match is only going to get harder at this point. If you have a chance to close it out, now is the time. Oh my gosh! Counters! A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Launcher.
Oh, man.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Man, what a hit.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Slam down hard.
Stiff headbutt. Oh, what a headbutt. Oh, what a headbutt. He's going.
Hold on. He's just measuring it now. Soaring.
Good Lord, taking flight. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Enters back into the ring. The Dudley Boys came in tight, knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Wolverine and Bob know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday.
Popped up, and Bubba is countered.
The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
Oh no, they say the table on fire. This is too damn far. Being carried around now. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have
Here comes the A-Champ.
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness, Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds.
Oh, did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Breakin' 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it'll be the one who leaves with the title.
Got to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never have planned for.
Oh, but there's a clear strategy, Cole. Solo Sikoa has an injury to his left knee. Solo had a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match last month here in NXT, and he just faced Drew McIntyre on SmackDown just a few days ago.
It's very unlikely that Solo's knee is 100% today. Melo needs to focus on further damaging that knee.
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the...
From the top, out through the air.
And connects.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
From the top.
Diving.
Taking a chance one more time.
Thinking about a submission here, Case. Boston Crab cinched in.
Mello is in trouble. Mello's in deep, deep trouble. He may submit here.
Carmelo Hayes is in agony. Can he hang on?
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo.
I ain't doing this one.
And that title, the WW. The Royal.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensika versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins, will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins,
and that title, the WWE Universal Champion. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with the match. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500 plus days. Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Oh! And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman...
Blast off!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles? Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
Rollins sent ringside. Look at Reigns, top rope. Flying.
Look out below!
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Oh boy, I think we know what he has in store next.
And he gets set back into the ring.
From the top.
Man, oh man.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Ooh, scouted that one. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win. Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts. Got out of there at the perfect time.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins. Oh, tossed to ringside. And heading up top.
Incoming! Whoa, look out! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Whip back into the ring. Here we go.
That's it. What a splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Man.
Insulting.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
He's able to counter that.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Yeah, Roman was able to
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner. Non-stop blows.
Reigns really having his way right here.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman. And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Back suplex on the apron.
He's got his sights locked in now.
And now thrown back into the ring.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Oh. Seth rolls through.
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect. Reigns averts the attack. Propped up in the corner.
No escape from these punches. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table? Seth, this is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Ah, space created. Nice elbow. Reigns cuts him off.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Oh, guillotine choke.
Can the Visionary hang? And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight is...
I'm the last.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew lift off.
Off the mark with that one.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
A kick right to the face.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games. Super kick!
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. But that won't be...
Blast off!
Boom! Going up the cage now, must have some sort of strategy in mind. Counting down the seconds until this match. Watch out!
Oh my gosh! Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
This war...
Take off!
Ow! Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Flying! Oh! A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Elbow drop. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
The arm getting pummeled.
To the sky. Oh, my God.
Climbing the wall, the War Games here. This might not be a good idea.
Sky high. Oh, my. Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
Being placed in the corner here. And that negates Zayn's offense.
From the top.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon. DDT. Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
What's coming next? A back suplex. Elbow drop.
Big elbow.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now.
Oh, right to the chest.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And Jay reverses. Float over. And with DDT.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Flapjack. Way up there. Oh, what a spear.
Jay nailed all of it.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Launched into a German suplex. Down with the Samoan drop.
Oh, look at this. Inverted scoop slam. Entering even more danger. some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games. Letting him get to a standing base. Moments of Uso.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true kick. But Sami Zayn has Sammy ended it there.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months. Boom! That could put Tama down for good.
Oh, look at this, just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Bang! Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the look.
Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journey.
Top rope.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy with a game ender.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
And Zayn looked rocked. If he's got a strategy, you might want to think about tapping into it.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Flipped upside down there.
Climbing into the ring and pretty much entering a war zone.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. And over to the other ring he goes.
Vicious.
Then it's Jey Uso.
Jey can seal it here.
And clearly going after his core to slow him down. Kick to the back. Big boot.
Now scaling the War Game structure.
This is not going to end well.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Vicious right forearm.
He's really throwing all the damage he's taken up till now.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something special here.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. And further punishment getting aimed at the skull here.
It's a good target. Damage done there is felt throughout the entire body. And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme on the top. Super kick.
Just punched him right in the middle. Right in the face.
My God.
Taking off up the cage of this War Games match. Taking on even more brutal damage there.
And his body has to be an extreme amount of takeoff.
Being targeted again, it seems.
Stop right to the gut.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top.
Now looking at Jey.
Uso. Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy might have just been saved with a big boot.
Is Zayn closing this out?
so he can strike.
Reigns nailed it. Tanga Loa looks lost out there. Could mean the end's coming soon.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Is that all she wrote for Tanga Loa?
2. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen. That was one of those powerbombs that could shorten someone's career.
Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this...
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them. Because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can
and
find.
Their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as...
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Oh my gosh, stopped dead in their tracks. Head down to the gut.
Relentless. Aggression coming from Haku here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Oh!
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all of those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for...
Finds the roll-up.
Here's a cover. And what's this?
Why'd he do that? What's going on?
Oh. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Tension is mounting as he eyes his target. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Heavy body shots. With Tom, what a clothesline.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. Running Bulldog! Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Ouch. Ooh, right to the throat. It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
What a headbutt. Vicious. Oh. And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
This is where Dawkins will be tested. Got to find a way back in this. And Tez was expecting that.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
The opponent draped over the top rope. This superstar. Distance halfway across the ring.
And there's the cover. No, stops the count at 2.
Now you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
And I don't see Haku relenting anytime soon. Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Ford showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
The U-turn Montez needed in this match could have been that right there.
Haku looking to capitalize. Haku
with the tongue and death grip.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there. Oh, my God, right over the top and hit hard.
Oh, my gosh, with one hand.
He's already feeling the effects.
Quick and effective delivery there by Haku. Kick to the gut. Hoisted up into a pile driver.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi.
Haku, so much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back.
Bang! Drop kick.
Tornado DDT. It's the cover.
Quick shoulder up.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count? It's stunning.
Oh, with authority.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
Got the tag, and just in the nick of time. That didn't look good for Dawkins at all. And now blood starting to trail down his face. Goes into the corner.
Perilous position for him to be in here.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Superplex!
Man. Ooh. Oh.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
Goodness! All of their mass being used.
Haku has him lined up.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the Tongan death grip.
And Ryman breaks the submission and keeps their team in the matchup.
Oh, God. And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Hard landing.
Shoulders down. And there he goes, picking up the fall early in this one.
Stiff headbutt.
And Haku looking to secure victory. Wards off the pin at 2.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings.
Oh, my Lord! Cover for the win. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. chance to place your... It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
a quick cover.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
And a deep. DT. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken it all on.
He just flipped the script there. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
A cross body from the middle rope.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you. Shoulders down. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Kick to the gut. And that canceled out Reigns' offense. Placed against the turnbuckles.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
Yeah, Reigns seemingly has no answer for anything Rock's throwing at him right now.
Now positioned onto the top rope. Uh-oh, up to the second rope. Oh, arm drag.
It's going to take a certain kind of willpower to keep going after being taken down like that.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
It's like an SUV falling on you.
High impact.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
From the top.
Oh, huge impact. Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
Look at this, just stomp after stomp.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow. That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Double axe handle.
Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
Rock. Buster. Down hard. Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Waistlock applied, but their opponent.
Big right hand.
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
It's time. It's time for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Splash!
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice. Body on body.
Wow, just amazing athleticism being shown here. Splash!
What impact!
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Body on body.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it...
The Rock.
The
Sharpshooter!
Got to shift their weight. And they're out.
Oh, man!
And The Rock got cut down to size there. Oh, stun gun.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And a kick out right away.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
East River Crossing. Float over.
Oh, into the DDT.
Clothesline.
That takes them down.
So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about...
From the top.
Oh, it's a piercing up.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience.
Steering clear there.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Caught with a lariat.
The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment.
The People's Elbow. The Rock has this wrapped up.
Just mounted with punches and not in a stop to the gut, too.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
Oh, clothesline.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Caught with a clothesline.
The Rock has his sights on dethroning the Tribal Chief. Uh-oh. About to hit. Yes, rock bottom. The Rock got all of it.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Remarkable power being shown here. Is this
The pain's too great. That's it.
That marks the end of the gauntlet for Roman Reigns.
More challengers left to go. This match is an absolute marathon.
Peter Maivia looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match. And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a night to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Maivia is on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Ooh, again.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will.
The Rock digging deep into the playbook.
Locking in the sharpshooter. Will his opponent tap out?
He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail. And he has to tap. Had to do it or risk serious injury.
Peter Maivia has been defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
I'm so caught up, I forgot where the hell we are in the entry list. Trust me, many more battles await. This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Jamal.
Jamal is getting picked apart right now.
Showing exactly why he's the great one. Belly to belly. Taking flight.
And an elbow from the middle rope. A crossbody from the middle rope. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move from the middle rope. Splash!
A helter-skelter attitude.
The People's Champ!
Are you ready for the most electrifying move in all of entertainment? You saw that being telegraphed. The Rock with a great dodge.
Clothesline! The Great One has become relentless.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Jamal's confidence?
And Jamal looked out of his element on that one. Heading for the top rope, looking for something.
Taking flight.
The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
He puts him into the corner. Playing him on the top rope. He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Nasty arm drag. Jamal is getting picked apart right now.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop battling. He has to get out of this in a hurry. Tapping out.
And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
We see the herd starting to thin out a bit. This one's far from over, though.
And now it's Jimmy entering the gauntlet.
He's got him covered. Gets reversed.
Is it enough?
We got a cover. Counters.
Cover. And The Rock quickly kicks out. Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be... Here it comes! Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Natural athletic ability shown by The Rock.
Jimmy here in a dip
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Reversal. And that turns things around. What a shoulder block.
We are seeing a ridiculous this amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off.
And a stomp to the gut.
Jimmy Uso getting worked up.
Rock now opting for submission. Opting for the sharpshooter. It's locked in.
This is locked in deep.
Look at the app.
And that's it. Jimmy Uso not for the lack of trying, but Jimmy Uso's been eliminated in this gauntlet.
This thing's just getting going. 5. That's 5 more competitors are set to fight.
And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Here it comes. Rock bottom.
The Rock got all of it.
We've seen this before. The Rock setting up.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
Bottom by the Rock.
And that can vanquish. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. This is the moment when you're desperate to find a counter.
Trying to find an...
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Elimination. Tama Tonga is out of here.
Plenty of entrants left to go here. 4 in total. Ah, this is interesting. Jacob Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action.
In this match.
Jacobs being cut off at every pass.
The Rock saw that one coming.
He's finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Could be the tide turner the Rock desperately needed.
From the middle rope. Oh, a splash.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Flying. Turn it around with a reversal. Samoa drop. Straight into the pin. He kicks out instantly.
Not even a near fall there.
Samoan drop. And the Rock feeling the pushback there. He took the brunt of that one.
Mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Ooh, again.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
An almost instantaneous kick out there. A lot of work left to do.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Oh, a big right. He's taking on some damage at this point.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opened people's eyes to the Rock.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Sent flying out of the ring here. What could The Rock be looking for?
Soaring! You gotta be kidding me! That's gonna be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible curve.
Uh-oh, this is not gonna look pretty. Submission being applied.
Interesting place to lock in the submission.
No rope breaks to save you now.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
Tossed back into the ring.
Jacob Fatu in a compromised position.
There it is!
Rock got it. I think it's over.
Cover. No way. No way.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Oh my God, superhuman power. Pain just painted all across his face right. He has nowhere to go. He taps.
It's all over for Jacob Fatu. No match for the Gauntlet.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this Gauntlet match.
Next into the Gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia. Clothesline delivered.
At this point in the Gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered. Up fast. Buster. Down hard.
And the Rock gets warded off.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Turns that in his favor. Lariat.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. And with the submission locked in, are we about to see a tap out?
He's trying to hold on, but his efforts are looking futile. We have a tap out.
Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Another one down in this Gauntlet, and there are still 2 more competitors to come. Tama looking to make a statement in this Gauntlet match. Clothesline. You can feel the energy from the millions and millions all around the world. That might end Tama's chances.
Oh, no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Outright presentation of power there. This could be it. We could see a tap out any second now.
Gonna take a lot of fortitude.
He's forced to tap out. No other choice. Well, Tama got caught. He's been eliminated.
Only 2 competitors left now in this Gauntlet. Who's going to get the glory?
And now it's Umaga entering the Gauntlet.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
What a barrage of stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this.
Rock with the sharpshooter.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet able to get to the ropes here. Great awareness.
All focus on putting an end to Umaga here. Here it comes.
Picture perfect from The Rock.
And going for the pin.
The Rock for the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, The Rock!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight.
Eyes like a blazing fire. This is a man you don't want to be in front of right now.
He's a man possessed is what he is.
Then there's Roman Reigns, a superstar whose incredible physical abilities combined with his ruthless attitude make him one tough customer.
Can't say I'm too excited to see that ruthlessness in action here tonight.
And a stop to the gut, too.
From the middle rope.
Able to slip away from that.
We know what's racing through his mind.
And evades the attack.
Everything he can do to create space here. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark. And a stomp to the gut.
Reigns plans in motion.
Launching.
Splash. He's certainly feeling that attack.
And Reigns doing some proverbial smashing there.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Tremendous impact. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Here comes Reigns.
Bad spot for hat-trick.
He cuts the pin attempt short.
I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. Reigns hits it!
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Makes the cover. It's over. It is over.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
This is what Roman Reigns is all about. Dominance personified.
Carmelo Hayes has the confidence of a seasoned professional. He's not afraid to let everyone know it would be more abrasive if he didn't back it up so well.
And that confidence has been unshakable, Michael. I think that's what makes Hayes such a great competitor. That type of resolve is not something...
Carmelo Hayes turns a suplex into a cutter.
Hayes landed that perfectly.
Shoulders down. Raise the roof. He's got impressive win for Carmelo Hayes.
I think Gacy might need to refocus after tonight because the current mindset just didn't get the job done.
John Cena is here. Well, he's here somewhere. We see his ring attire floating around.
Cena coming up with a very clever way to sell his merch. I just hope jean short sales don't skyrocket.
Cena always packs a punch, and tonight you can't see where it's coming from.
And then we've got Gunther, a man determined to restore honor to the ring. The unwavering Austrian is a terrifying force to be reckoned with. No punches will be pulled, no mercy will be shown.
Very few competitors are as prideful as Gunther. He sees his fellow superstars as mere annoyances to be swatted out of his way, unworthy of his time.
Creates a little space with a kick.
Gunther got surprised there. Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Caught with the double axe handle. What's he doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
Gunther's used to making people tap out, but it looks like he may be the one submitting here in this match.
The ring general may not have much left.
He gives in and taps out.
Here is your winner,
John Cena comes away with the victory in this match.
Gunther just couldn't mount enough defense.
The plan fell short. There are not many men on earth who can say they took down Gunther.
The bell is tolled, and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on them.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
You have to make it sound so spooky? Good defense there. Vicious right forearm. He almost got caught by that one. Beautiful shot block.
Olaf's losing any command of this match.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon.
What a display of strength here.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Just drop. Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Peter Maivia not backing down at all.
Peter Maivia climbs. What's on his mind?
From the heavens.
What? The airtime. The fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Oh, look out.
Through the air. And connects.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Here we go.
Oh, no. Went big and pays for it.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to. From the heavens. Big body splash from the top. Maivia's got his opponent where he wants them. Olaf getting set up. Into a backbreaker. The Vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid. He's trying again.
Backbreaker flawlessly executed.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Yeah, Olaf has to plot a way to get back into this.
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
And he heads back into the ring.
Took him out at the knee.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Oh! Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Olaf Ostrowski.
One of the challenging aspects of a steel cage. Matches, you have to play offense and defense at the same time.
Victory can be achieved by pinfall, submission, or escape. And the unforgiving cage can tear you to shreds in the process.
That's why I say do unto others before they do unto you, especially in a cage match.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Just disrespectful.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position. Trying to escape the cage! This is not going to end well.
He falls down, off the cage, and back to the canvas.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end?
Up high, diving crossbody! Throwing all caution to the wind. Reverses the move into a DDT.
Dropping the elbow. He caught him right on the cheekbone.
How insulting is that?
Stops that offense from connecting.
Woo-wee.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
There's a bit of primal feeling at play when you have combatants locked inside a steel cage.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. That's why the steel...
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! I don't think Ilya enjoyed taking that attack head on.
That signature hard-hitting style of Roman Reigns. Reigns is setting up, Michael! Here it comes! Reigns got all of it.
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Makes it to the top, and now just needs to find a way down. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
And now, from 20 feet up,
there's no way.
Reigns had that scouted. Big back body drop. And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip were key.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. Powerbomb! He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
Could that prove to be a major setback deep into the match?
Oh, what a boot to the face!
It's just insulting.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And you can see from the blood that real damage has been done.
Bright red evidence. He got cut badly by that blow. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
From the middle rope.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Uh-oh.
Powerbomb.
Dragunov really showing what he's made of here with that power. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Michael, I think the Tribal Chief is on the verge of tapping out.
The Tribal Chief is vulnerable. The head of the table's in trouble. That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
Just look at Roman's face. He's not happy with how this went down, and sooner or later, Reigns will find a way to correct this mistake.